We've got the about now 40 odd minutes. But every time you go in the tunnel, it's pressure in your head down. It's unreal. I just got to
Oh, I keep him up.
Capturing it day, what? For what? He's wearing this suit for a bet, folks. Don't listen to him. Is that actually working?
Yeah, tape's going round.
Is this to actually prove that he's wearing a suit?
Yeah, this is it.
You can't take him anywhere, can you?
No.
Nearly. Almost, well, not perfectly like that. Look at sexy balls.
Battery, what?
Look, at least I can see.
Shall we get his glockenspiel?
Let's take one of you weird, so you're going to
That's it, late go now. Right, that's it, trickle. I'm iconic.
You certainly are.
Look at that. I'm convinced you don't look at my that's it. You see me, I'm convinced. Go on then. This is my earring. Put a commentary to it.
Why, does it sound as well?
A bit of sound.
This is my wonderful earring by Michael Waterford. It's 23 quarters. That's Dean the Ugly.
Yeah, this is true.
Age 29.
Never do that, it's all when
Right, just chill. You've got to make a row in appropriate places.
I went there asking questions.
We should greet everybody about that, shouldn't we?
Yeah.
We did. Briefly. You weren't at meetings. Got wide angle on the lens.
ladies and gentlemen, welcome to the final of the Astronomy Now Quiz. As you know, it's been going on for a long time. We have some very good crowd. We've got more very good teams left. So I'm going to hand over to John Mason in one moment to tell you what the rules and regulations are going to be. But first of all, may I just introduce the man without whom there wouldn't be any Astronomy Now, and there wouldn't be any quiz, and that's Angelo Scott. Rather nice prizes of the final, the winner, and also the semi-finals. And we have got 4 teams left. Stevenage District, we have Reading, and Milton Keynes, and we have Mexborough Swinton. And then one event, we're going to run the semi-finals simultaneously with exactly the same questions, one up here and one downstairs. This is slightly a large ball. We've not got down the floor yet, but could we have a show of hands of those supporters? Hands up those who are trying to support Stevenage District. Milton Keynes, Mexborough Swinton. Having a Sheffield House, Stevenage, Tristan Bellscott, the Reading, here Gerard, Milton Keynes, and Nathan Walker for Mexborough Swinton.
Pitch light, whatever.
Milton Keynes plays Stevenage.
We play Reading.
At the same time, Milton Keynes plays Stevenage, and Mexborough plays Reading. So since Milton Keynes has got the by far the last another sports betting. You drew Mexborough Swinton. Who's Mexborough draw? Milton Keynes. But Milton Keynes play Mexborough Swinton. Yeah. Right, Milton Keynes play Mexborough Swinton up here. Ready for Stephen to go downstairs. Right.
What's it do?
It will be handed over to the corresponding individual of the other team. It doesn't matter if all the others know, it's that individual who will have a chance of answering. Now I'll quickly run through the 10 rounds to let you know what you're in for. Have you got any calculators with you? Yes. Good, you'll need them. We have some spares, we haven't. Round 1 is general knowledge round for individuals. Round 2 is on a specialised topic, not one of the ones you chose, it's one we've chosen for you. The specialised topic you've chosen will be used in the final, obviously only 2 lots will be used. Third round is the spotlight. Now this is where the captain of Team A will draw one of the Team B members out of the hat, who will have 1 minute to answer as many questions as they can. We're not going to do it by selecting who you think is the most incompetent of the other team. We're going to do it purely by chance. Round 4 is the mathematical question. You will have a sealed envelope. You will open the envelope and you then have 5 minutes to answer the questions which are contained thereon. At the end of the 5 minutes, the captain must write down on a piece of paper what he or correct answers, and those are the ones that we will mark. Round 5 is another general knowledge round. Round 6 is true or false. Here we're again being nasty, because you get 1 point if you get it right, you get 1 knocked off if you get it wrong. And of course there aren't any bonuses. Next is another specialised topic we have chosen for you. That's another team round. Then we have definitions to individuals. Some nasty terms for you to define as best you can. No bonuses there. Then we have odd one out. We'll read you a list of things and say which is the odd one out of these. And finally, to cap it all, a general knowledge round. And if after all that lot is still level, there are a number of equally nasty tiebreakers to sort you out at the end, we can go to the teams. So may the best teams win. And as I say, it's Mexborough Swinton and look, keep it up here. Stephen is ready downstairs. So off you go.
So before we go, has anyone got any questions or any comments? So we have to discuss what we're doing when we start. Any questions, any comments? Yes,
In true or false, have you got an answer?
yes. I've got,
Can you say
yes, you've got to answer.
You've got to
You've got to answer. You've got
the thumbs through under the table.
in the spot, by the way, you can count.
Yes.
And the score there, if you get all together.
Yeah. Okay, off you go. It's a phenomenon seen with Mercury. Correct. 2 points. It isn't that. You have 1 point and you have 1 point, as you said, Venus. 1 point each. After that shaky start. Right, according to Bode's law, what should be the distance of Saturn to the Sun? According to Bode's law, what is the distance of Saturn from the Sun? Any idea? No. No, it's actually 9.6 or 96, depending on which, so no marks there. Now, John, what is the brightest WC star? Bit of laboratory in here. What is the brightest WC star? Any idea? No? Michael, you know, what is the brightest WC star? It's Gamma Lemuria. No marks there. Over to Michael. Who discovered star streaming? Star streaming. That's all. No? John, have you any idea who discovered star streaming? No, it was Jacobus Captain. So over to Mark. Mark, yes, Mark. HH objects are small, faintly luminous nebulae. What do the letters HH stand for? million centimetres. So Nigel, the question you're right, no marks so far. Just like I gave you that one at the beginning, started by the option. Right, in 1900, what was the largest telescope in the world? In 1900, what was the largest telescope in the world?
The same to which...
Correct. That's the second to which you were part. With the parent comet of the April Lyrae meteor stream. The parent comet of the April Lyrae meteor stream. It is not Halley's, but Comet Catcher. But one more go. No, it's the end of that. No, one more go. Right. When was S. Andromedae discovered? When was S. Andromedae discovered? The year, please.
1885.
It's correct. And at the end of that, no, that's not the end of that round. It's only the first round, not the first round. Keep adding on to there. So the next one wins 6, not King 1. So back to the beginning, and this time Mark kicks off. Another 8 questions in the same vein. What is the parent comet of the quadrantic meteor stream? What is the parent comet of a quadrantic meteor stream? No? Yeah, do you know? No. And that's a trick question because no comet has ever been conclusively linked with the quadrantic stream. There are lots and lots of different answers. Right, yeah. When can you see the new moon from Earth? When can you see the new moon from Earth?
You can't because it's exactly in conjunction with the sun.
So you can never see the new moon from Earth? Is correct. Right, so over to the final now. Tycho Brahe had 2 observatories. One was Uraniborg, name the other. 4 pronunciations of the etc. Tycho Brahe had 2 observatories. One was Uraniborg, name the other. Any idea, John? No. It was Stjernberg. S-T-J-R-N-E-B-O-R-G. The island of Vega is where the island is. So, John, question you're on right now. In 1840, this is a slide. I thought this when I first saw it. In 1840, J.W. Draper took the first photograph of the moon. To the nearest 5 minutes, what was the exposure time? Draper's first lunar photograph, to the nearest 5 minutes, what was the exposure time? No? It wasn't your question. I'm afraid not. It was in fact, I can't give it to you, I'm afraid. Right, over now to Nigel. You can answer this one. To the nearest mile or 2 kilometres, what is the diameter of the lunar crater Archimedes? The nearest mile No, it's 50 miles, exactly 82 kilometres. So, Mark, your question. Who is the first English Astronomer Royal not in holy orders? First English Astronomer Royal not in holy orders. No? No. It was Edmund Halley. On the Antoniadi scale of C, is 5 good or bad? And how much? What's its degree? Very good, medium, very bad, how would you describe it? How would you describe the Antoniadi 5 C? Terrible. Terrible. It's a pretty good.
We're thinking of the comet West.
You are correct for 2 points. Mexborough, can you name the bright comet of 1874? The bright comet of 1874. It's correct for 2 points. No comments over here. Milton Keynes. To the nearest year, what is the period of Boreli's comet? To the nearest year, what is the period of Boreli's comet? Near idea? The nearest year? No decimal. Is not right. No, it's 7. We've scratched it. Poetic justice there. No, is correct. 2 points. Nelson King. 2 parts to you now. Who discovered Encke's comet and in what year? Who discovered Encke's periodic comet and in what year? The capital arrived downstairs. Any ideas? The discovery of Encke's comet in the year?
Caroline Bird, sorry.
No. Can you give me the year?
1784.
No.
Don Montani, 1786.
You're right on the year, actually measure. So half a point there for 1786. And lastly, to Mexborough. Comet 1979, Roman 11, hit the Sun. What was its name? 1979, Roman 11, hit the Sun. What was its name?
It was Comet's Howard William Michelle.
Is correct. I'll do the marks. I'll say a name of something like Northern Regis, and I'll be waiting for a name like West Sussex is the answer. He gives me the right answer, I should say correct and go straight on. He gives me the wrong answer, I should say the correct answer before proceeding. Okay, let's proceed.
What am I doing?
1 minute, give it 1 minute. So give me a countdown and then you tell me to shut up till we get to my next one.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, now.
Beta Regio.
Venus.
Correct. Gamma Aurigui.
Taurus.
Correct. Shadia.
Cassiopea.
Correct. Harestua Radio Astronomy Observatory. Harestua Radio Astronomy Observatory. Norway. Adventure Rupees.
Mercury.
Correct. The birthplace of Copernicus.
Turn
Correct. NGC 5139.
Centaurus.
Correct. Janinga.
Gemini.
Correct. On his own, please. Boyden Observatory. Bloemfontein, South Africa. Messier 34.
Versus.
Correct. Ithaca Plasma.
Mars.
Wrong. Tethys. The landing site of Surveyor 7 on the moon.
Tycho.
Correct. Inverness Corona.
Andromeda.
Correct. I already asked the question, so that's okay. At the end of that round, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. You have 10. Unfortunately, you do not get the bonus for 3, you've not over 10. But well done there. 10 in a minute. Never 6 seconds. That's excellent.
James Screech.
James Creech. Right. Right, James. When Martin's given us the countdown, we will begin. Wait for James to go. The Keyhole Nebula. Nice and greener. The White Sands launching site. Now it's New Mexico. The star Razzlehar of Aquarius. The supernova of 1006. No, Lupus. The world's second largest refractor. The Living Observatory. The Blaze Star. The Blaze Star. No, it's run away artists. The stars Asterion and Chara. 517. The Soviet Mountains. Yes. The Norman Lockyer Observatory. No. See, at the end of that round, you've got 1. It's not easy. It's not easy. Right way on the moon, Soviet Mountains. At the end of that, the end of the spotlight round. Now we have to use the calculators. Everybody's got one. That's a 75, right, isn't it? Oh, good. Just checking. Then we'll fly envelopes to sort it out. Right. when you all open the envelope. It's a three-part question, 3 marks for each part. Vega, no calculation please, Vega, RA 18 hours 35, depth plus 38.44, was observed an upper transit of the meridian Edinburgh, latitude 55-57, long 311 west, on July 6, 1988, at 23:48 GMT. Find A, the altitude of Vega at this moment seen from Edinburgh, B, the Greenwich sidereal time at this moment, C, the GMT when Vega will make its upper transit again on July 13, 1988, that's 6 days later. The time starts now. You have 5 minutes for all 3 parts. Just write them three down. These are calculations of that envelope. Just do a quick check to make sure you've written down the right things. Oh yes, okay, compare them up. Okay. Right, there's 3 parts to this question. 3 marks for each part. The first part asks the altitude reader at the moment of the observation as seen from Edinburgh. That is simply the cone latitude of Edinburgh, which is basically the 90 degrees minus the latitude of Edinburgh, which is 55.7. That added 34.3, added to the destination, 72 degrees, 47 minutes, and both teams got it right. You have to allow for the longitude of Edinburgh, which is 3 degrees 11 minutes west. So you multiply by 4, which is 12 minutes and 44 seconds, add it to the 18 hours 35 minutes, because it's west, and you get 18 hours, 47 minutes and 44 seconds, which is what Mexborough Swinton got. Sadly, it looks as though you can take it away. That's what you did. So 3 points for Mexborough Swinton, no points there. And finally, 7 days later, because the stars rise 3 minutes 50 seconds or 4 minutes or so earlier each day, you have to multiply the difference, which is 3 minutes 56 seconds by 7. And then you, let me just get this right, add it on to the time, take it away from the time, and you get 23 hours, 20 minutes, and 0.5. Early each day is added on. 23 hours, 20 minutes, and 0.5, which again is what the Mexborough team has. Sadly, not what milk. I mean, it looks like adding gold rush. Well done, Mexborough. 9 points to Mexborough and 3 to Milton Keynes. So, we're now on to round 5, which is general knowledge again, team rounds. And we're now going to Milton Keynes. Yeah? This is a team question, so all your teams can confer. Where and when was the first cosmic X-ray source discovered? No, where is the first cosmic X-ray source and what year was it discovered? You'll have obviously a chance for a bonus. So, what's the name of the first cosmic X-ray source discovered? In what year was it found? An answer? You've got the year right. It is 1962 for 1 mark, but it's not the fragmental. Storm Text 1. Storm Text 1 part. So 1 to make looking part. So Mexborough. Who founded the nautical almanac? Correct for 2 points. Milton Keynes. Name both of the asteroids which are known to pass within the orbit of Mercury. The name of the 2 asteroids that pass within the orbit of Mercury. Any ideas? Icarus. Yes, it's correct, 1 mark. And Eurus? No. Icarus correct 1 mark, but Favourable. So again, 1 to Milton Keynes, half to Mexborough Swinton. Icarus and Favourable, the parents of German history. Mexborough Swinton. Who wrote the play Life of Galileo? Who wrote the play Life of Galileo? Danny?
James Branch.
No. Milton Keynes, you know? Correct. Bertolt Brecht. In which country is the Mount John Observatory? In which country is the Mount John Observatory?
In New Zealand.
Correct. 2 points. Milton Keynes. What type of variable star is Zeta Phoenicius? Zeta Phoenicius. What type of variable star is it? I need to know the size.
It's an album factor.
And you give me the right. Who discovered Saturn's satellite Dione, and in what year? The discoverer of Saturn's satellite Dione, and in what year? Is correct, and the year? Correct. Next one. The smallest constellation in the sky is I have got 1672 Dione here. Well, that's what I've got here, that's what I've got to say. I don't know. But if you want to clear it, actually you can, but I have to accept the answer I've got here, I'm afraid. Sorry about that. Crux Australis is the smallest constellation in the sky. To the nearest 5 square degrees, what is its area? Correct, 2 points. Be sighted. Where will the Keck telescope be sighted?
It is sighted on the Singapore on the here.
Correct. 2 points. In what year did the last 2 men leave the moon, and what were their names? The names of the last 2 men on the moon and the year.
When the election moon?
No, this was the year. No, no, there's no trick. Yes, please. The year from March. Correct for 2 points. Okay. Who made the prediction that 21 centimetre emission would be detected coming from interstellar hydrogen? Was the name of the astrophysicist who predicted that 21 centimetre radiation would be found coming from interstellar hydrogen? Any ideas? No.
It was
It wasn't. It was Lambda Boost. So no marks there. So, next one, Swinton. What is the exact date of the next total solar eclipse visible in England? Is correct, 2 points. What is remarkable about asteroid number 330 and Alberta? What is remarkable about asteroid number 330 and Alberta?
Apparently it never existed.
That's correct. It never existed. Absolutely. Is the Argyle Ocean north or south of the Martian equator? South. Is correct. Milton Keynes. In the time that he lived, what was the nationality of Bernhard Schmidt, inventor of the Schmidt camera?
It was an Estonian.
Correct, 2 points. Spectrum to the end of this round. What is the actual first Christian name of Sir Fred Hoyle? The actual first Christian name of Sir Fred Hoyle, famous astrophysicist. Correct. So, end of that round, Milton Keynes at 22, but Mexborough Swinton, not quite as far as they were, but still a long way ahead, 52 and a half. Now, you have to be sharp and wise here, Martin. Very sharp and wise. Is it true or false? If individuals, no confirming, you start on Mexborough Swinton, no bonus either. It's true or false? It's 1 point for a correct answer, minus 1 for incorrect answer, and there are no passes. Right. I will read the statement. You have to tell me whether it's true or false. Sigma Octantis is further from the south celestial pole than Polaris is from the north celestial pole. Sigma Octantis is further from the south celestial pole than Polaris is from the north celestial pole. -1 is in fact true. It's 8 minutes further. Yeah. William Herschel was appointed Astronomer Royal in 1781. False. It is false. 1 point there. And it's false because he was never Astronomer Royal. Right, Michael. The six-tailed comet of 1744 was discovered by the Shaver.
True.
It's -1 again. False, it was discovered by Pinkenberg. It was called the Shaver's comet, and it was discovered by Pinkenberg. Milton Keynes, John. Ceres is larger than Iapetus.
True.
It's false, -1. 946 against 1436. Nigel. Man 8 went into orbit round Mars in 1971.
No, I think it's well with the
That's quite true. So what are you going to do? False. It wasn't that double unceremonious in that devotion. That's quite true. Mark. Mizar was the first double star to be discovered telescopically.
True.
It is true. One point there. By Riccioli in 1651. Joseph. Sigma Sagittarii is the brightest star in Sagittarius.
False.
Do you know what it is? No, it is. It's actually the second brightest star. It's an excellent star. Okay, 1 point there. And last, James. The William Herschel telescope is the largest optical telescope in Europe. It's not, it's true. Because the Canary is part of Spain, which is part of Europe. So -1. Just like -1 there. John. V Centauri is a Mira variable star. V Centauri is a Mira variable star. Correct, it is false, it's secret then. So, over to Michael. The famous book, A Cycle of Celestial Objects, was written by the Reverend T. Webb in 1820. Why, of course? It was actually written by Admiral Smythe, it wasn't written by Webb at all. It is false, so you get your mark. Over to Mark now. Both of Neptune's satellites have retrograde motion. It is false, 1 mark. Only Neri has correct. Nigel. The world's largest planetarium is in Moscow. True. It is true, 1 point. 25 meters over. James. Pere Margentin, after whom the lunar plateau is named, was an 18th century Danish astronomer. Pere Margentin. It's false, he was Swedish. -1. Another 41. And lastly, Joseph, Vega is brighter than Arcturus. False. Right, 1 point. Actually, Arcturus is a few hundred right, you're absolutely right. So, okay, give that now. Again. 24 to Milton Keynes, 54.5 to M&S. Another team round is a specialist subject picked by us. The subject is Messier's catalogue. Which constellation contains the most Messier objects? Sagittarius. Correct, 2 points. How many supernova remnants are contained in the Messier catalogue? 1. Correct. That many. 2 points. Okay. What is the Messier number of the Pleiades?
Sorry, the Messier number.
It hasn't got one, correct, 2 points. Fine. Right here is easier. What is the NGC number of M17 Ionic Nebula? The NGC number of the Ionic Nebula.
6617.
Is not correct. Milton Keynes for 1 mark. Any idea what the NBC number of the Ionic Nebula is? 630? No. You were so close. 6618. 6618. That's not from here. 6618. Right. Milton Keynes. Name the odd one out in this list. Listen carefully. I'm going to give you 4 objects. I want the odd one out. I want to know one. M57, M27, M67, M97. What's the odd one out and why?
M67 is the other one out, so it is the cluster.
Correct, 2 points. Mexborough. Who discovered M32 and in what year? Who discovered M32 and in what year?
Well, you've heard that Venus changed that
No, it's not correct. M32, who discovered it and when? Half the way through the trip. Any idea? Any ideas?
We're flying Mechanized in 1660.
No, it was a chap called Lejonti in 1749. Not the Kings. Which is the nearest Messier object? Which is the nearest Messier object?
We go for the stages at 45.
It's correct for 2 points. And finally, next we're up to the nearest 3 years. What was the date of Messier's birth? The nearest 3 years? Nearest can give exactly which. Correct. Right now, round 8. Round 8. Who starts this time? I've got. I think you get it. Right. Now, these are individuals. There are no bonuses here. It's 3 points per question. And it's definitions. Now, each of the definitions, I'll be looking for a certain number of facts. Based on how the facts you give me live up to what I've got here, I will 3 or 1. Okay. So, first one. Here you go. Could you define for me the Dor-Kirkham type of telescope? The Dor-Kirkham type of telescope. Now you're giving me facts, I'll tell you if you get a mark or so. What is Dor-Kirkham telescope?
It's a time reflector.
It is a type of reflector, yes. Correct. Yes. You told me the shape of one of the mirrors. Can you tell me the shape of the other? No. You've got 2 out of 3. It's a very attractive range, spherical secondary and an oblate spheroid for a library. 2 out of 3 there, very good. Yeah. Could you define for me an Amor class asteroid? Remember the Amor, A-M-O-R, asteroid class.
I think there are class of asteroids which cross the orbit of Venus.
That will be 12. Well, in fact, no. I don't think there's any marks for that. There's an asteroid whose orbit crosses that of Mars, but not that of the Earth. Normally encounters the Earth every year. So no marks there. So, Michael, could you find for me the nodal year? The nodal year.
The length of time taken up between two successive passes to a fixed point on a reference plane.
With respect to the planet Earth, what is the nodal year?
365 days.
Just say to me again what you think it is.
It's
It's the timetable, is it?
timetable for a body
No, this one's here. This one. Yes.
to move from a fixed point on a reference plane back to that same point again.
With respect to what?
So,
With respect to what? There's one thing I will control. You've got 2 out of 3. Going around the sun, this period is measured with respect to a particular direction. It's the line of nose. Nose here. It's quite simple, really. It's not that much. Anyway, 2 out of 3. The S of corona. Could you find for me the S of Freddy corona? get 1 point for that. What I was looking for was, yes, it's in the outer solar corona, and it scatters sunlight, and it comes from interstellar dust. So 1 point there. So it's kind of okay. Could you tell me what W Ursa Majoris variables are, please?
There are a class of explicit variables which they're a binary system in which there are two dwarf stars, very tight orthograph each other, very close together. Because of that, the gravitation is still in these variable shapes and the constant
Could you tell me what the periods are?
Well, it must be because very, very close together, very small periods, typically in the order of the days.
That's exactly what it is. Yes, well, I can tell that side of the paper. Right. Rather easier one for you, Mark. Celestial latitude. Celestial latitude.
It's just a definition. It's degrees distance from the celestial flight, which is
Measured in which direction?
north, south towards the pole.
Yes, that's right. It's measured from what again? What's its reference time?
But you can often say that the celestial action sine 50 degrees, which is on a point on the uncertainty of 50 degrees would be the same as the constant time.
So it's angular distance
projection of the
north
Earth's latitude horizontal celestial speed.
It's angular distance north or south of what?
The celestial flight.
So it's angular distance, I'm giving one part of what way with that overall. Angular distance north or south of the ecliptic, plus is north minus is south. Right, and then we go to bolometric magnitude. Bolometric magnitude. So, finally, James, could you find for me the gravitors? The gravitors. It's correct. Yeah. Another individual round this time. Getting no bonuses. Now this is the odd one out. You don't get any penalty points, you don't get any bonus. You're just going to tell me the odd one out, no bonus. So 2 points for correct answer. I'm going to read you out a list of things. 8 questions, 1 question for each. Get individuals, so no confirmed. So, yeah. Can you tell me the odd one out in this list, please? Rhea, Iapetus, Enceladus, Phoebe. Do you know what? Correct, 2 points.
The first 3 were very certain. Maybe it's I'm going to say that one time.
No. You got it. I can't give you a point. Now, all of you stand for Phoebe is better grade. You don't have to tell me why. Okay, here's yours. This is a nice lot. Lestat, Shaula, Rookbat, and Sargass. Lestat, Shaula, Rookbat, and Sargass. I apologise for the pronunciation. You're right. is correct. Do you know why? Right, here we go. The Kippy Observatory, the Lick Observatory, the McDonald Observatory, the La Silla Observatory. Kippy, Lick, McDonald, La Silla. Which is your one out? McDonald. No, it isn't. La Silla. All the other three in the United States, that's in southern America. So no points there. So much. Which is the, listen carefully to this, which is the odd one out here? Ophiuchus, booties, sextans, rhinoceros. Ophiuchus, booties, sextans, rhinoceros. Sextans. No. In booty, it's the only one which is less than equator as the past. So, thank you. Four things here for you. The Mare Frigorus, the Sinus Iridum, the Mare Nectaris, and Lacus Somnorum. I'll go to those again. The Mare Frigorus, Sinus Iridum, Mare Nectaris, and Lacus Somnorum.
What's the Somnorum?
No, it isn't. It's the Mare Nectaris, it's the only one in the southern hemisphere of the moon. This is just a bad. Right, listen carefully. What's the other one out of these four? Beta Crucis, Alpha Pavonis, Epsilon Sagittarii, and Theta Scorpii. I told you basically. Which is the odd one out? Beta Crucis, Alpha Pavonis, Epsilon Sagittarii, and Theta Scorpii. No, it's Theta Scorpii. It's type G, the others are all type B. And finally, Joseph, the odd one out is 4. The Gemini Meteor Stream, the Leonid Meteor Stream, the Cepheid Meteor Stream, and the Tauri Meteor Stream. Which is the odd one out of those 4? Cepheid. The? Cepheid. No, it's Gemini. The other 3 are in November. Gemini is So that's the end of that round. One more round to go now, general knowledge, just 8 questions, 10 questions these are. Mexborough Swinton to begin. And what's the score at the end of that round, Martin? Milton Keynes 41, Mexborough Swinton 67.5. Starting off with Mexborough. So the nearest people. What was the month and year of the launch date of Orbiter 4? The month and year of the launch date of Orbiter 4. Lunar Orbiter 4, when did it go up? Month and year. 1 point each. Well,
1967.
1 point. And the month? There was one to choose from. No. Half a point. Have you any idea what month it went up? 1 point to Mexborough there. Year, no, it was May. So 1 point to Mexborough there. Milton Keynes, at the present time, in which constellation is the planet Uranus? The present time, in which constellation is the planet Uranus? As we speak now.
Occasion.
Is wrong. It's correct for 1 moment. So, next question. Who founded the Parramatta Observatory in New South Wales in 1821? Who founded the Parramatta In what year and by whom was the first transit of Mercury observed? So 1 point each.
Again, we go for Dominic Cassini in 1639.
No, not right. Why?
Can you present me 1631?
It's correct for 1 point. Mexborough. In 1970, the Uhuru satellite was launched. Which part of the electromagnetic spectrum is it studied?
Excellent.
It's correct. 2 points. Only one constellation in the sky has no star as bright as the 5th magnitude. Name it.
Medicine.
Correct, 2 points. Which Martian volcano has the largest summit caldera? The largest summit caldera. Arzion is correct, 2 points. And finally, to the nearest hour, what is the right extension of Capella? To the nearest hour, what is the right extension of Capella? It's correct, 2 points. The match, 10 rounds, grueling rounds, and at the end of that, Simon, can you tell me, Simon, Martin, well, Martin, the final score is 76 and a half to 45. So well done, mate, but bad luck to you.
Just measured down by 64 points 58. This was Mexborough Swinton versus in the final.
Well done, everybody. Right, now that's great. What is the time? 21.
2 points.
So we'll be back here around 2 past 2. Want to start
Looking into the back. I'm just going down there to congratulate the lads. Sorry about that. Oh, needs this, eh?
Stop having your chicken jets, all that tax. Exactly. No. Never know what's going to happen.
No, they've got to get back on the
What?
Very well.
opposite the solar apex, which is the point of the celestial sphere towards which the motion of the sun is directed. Okay? So, Mark, what is the evection? E-V-E-C-T-I-O-N. Evection. No. It's an irregularity of movement motion caused by perturbations of the sun and planets. So, step back. Could you describe for me a Ramsden eyepiece? A Ramsden eyepiece. Well, Ramsden eyepiece. Very well here. Two planar convex lenses with their convex sides facing each other, lenses of equal focal length and may be identical. So, Michael, could you describe for me a Flushel eyepiece? I need more than that. When you say four components, it's two symmetrical doublets, achromatic doublets, with their crown surfaces facing inwards and nearly touching. So, Phil, can you be the first person to score? Right. What is the deceleration parameter?
It is the rate at which the universe expansion is similar.
That is correct. Right, Nigel, could you give the mathematical formula for Dawes limit, please?
Yeah, it's 4.92 to range up dimensions.
Correct. Robert, we know of the ATS series of satellites. What do the letters ATS stand for? ATS satellite. No, it's the Applications Technology Satellite. And Marty Joseph, could you tell me what is unusual about the variable star R Hydrogen? The variable star R Hydrogen, what is unusual about it?
It's fully got a bubble.
No. Its period has been shortening from 500 days in the 18th century to below 400 days now. So at the end of that round, Stevenage had 2 and Mexborough Swinton had 2. So the next round are team questions. Now listen carefully, I'm going to tell you an event, and I want you to give me the date of that event. Now, if you give it to me exactly, you'll get 2 points. If you give it to me within 1 year either side, you will get 1 point, and the bonuses you will get half of that. If they don't completely wrong, you get 1 or half. Okay, teams, so you can confirm, starting with Mexborough Swinton. The completion of Yerkes 40-inch refractor.
It was 1897.
Is correct for 2 points. Stevenage, the discovery of Titan.
1655.
Is correct for 2 points. Mexborough, the first calculation of the orbit of a binary star. The first calculation of the orbit of a binary star.
We think the calculation of 1827 is something from the books and
You're absolutely right for 2 points. photograph of the spectrum of the Andromeda Galaxy. Any ideas, Stephen?
I'm going to try for 1872 again.
No, it isn't. Any ideas? Shall I just photograph the spectrum of the Andromeda Galaxy? No, it's 1899. No points there. So, over to Mexborough. The first transatlantic TV pictures relayed by the Telstar satellite.
1962.
Is correct, 2 points. Stephen, the first distinction between astronomy and astrology by Isidorus of Seville. First distinction between astronomy and astrology by Isidorus of Seville. What year was that? No, is correct for 1 point. Mexborough. The year of the launch of the Einstein Observatory. It's correct, 2 points. The identification of the radio source Cygnus A. The identification of the radio source Cygnus A.
1948.
It's not correct. 1946. Is correct to 1 hit. Measurement of the velocity of light by Ole Roer.
275.
Is correct, 2 points. Stevenage. The death of Flamsteed. Death of Flamsteed.
1692.
Is not correct. Death of Flamsteed, anyone here?
1626.
No, 1720. Mexborough. The completion of the Panama 200 letter.
1948.
Correct, 2 points. Stevenage. The discovery of Saturn's satellite Phoebe.
1898.
Correct, 2 points. Close approach to Earth of Lexell's comet.
77.
Correct, 2 points. The first lunar telescopic observations by Harriot. First lunar telescopic observations by Harriot.
1609.
Correct, 2 points. Mexborough, the publication of Burnham's catalogue of 1,290 double stars.
1906.
Not correct. Stephen, any ideas? Burnham's catalogue of double stars, any ideas?
1892.
No, it's 1900. And finally, Stevenage, The launch of the US spacecraft Mariner 7. The launch of the US spacecraft Mariner 7. Yeah. Now there's
1970.
you get 1 mark, that is actually 1969. So you get 1 mark. No bonus there. And at the end of that round, Mexborough Swinton had 18, Stephen had 9. Topics that they're actually asked to have questions set about. There are 10 questions worth 3 points each with no bonuses. 10 questions worth 3 points each with no bonuses. The team may confer, of course. You will get your 10 questions afterwards. So first of all, Mexborough Swinton. Here are your 10 questions on the sun for 3 points each. In 1875, an astronomer used the parallax of Flora to determine the length of the astronomical unit, namely.
J-Roll.
Correct, 3 points. What is, to the nearest 10 kilometers per second, what is the velocity of the sun around the galactic center?
2050.
It's correct, 3 points. Known solar cycle. It's correct. Who proposed the meteorologic theory of solar energy and when?
Mayor, 1948.
It's correct. In what year did Wilson first draw attention to the Wilson effect?
Drew attention to it in 1774.
It's correct. 3 points. What happened to Emperor Louis of Bavaria in 840 AD?
He died of heart attack because the total solar eclipse.
Correct. 3 points. What was the more popular name for the probe Explorer 30?
Solar.
Correct. How many solar eclipses were there in 1984?
No, they don't say.
Now, question 9. Who first detected cosmic rays from the sun and in what year?
It was published in 1942.
Correct. 3 points. And lastly, what did Charles Abbott do in 1914?
They launched a hydrogen-filled balloon surrounded about 24.5 kilometers over the sun with what technology now.
That is correct. At the end of that round, you've got 9 right out of 10. So, Stevenage, you can confer, put it together. History of astronomy, 10 questions on that, 3 points each. In what year was the Murdon refractor completed? The Murdon refractor completed. the Russian rocket designer Kivalchich. What happened to the Russian rocket designer Kivalchich?
We have actually no idea to the only one that he was blown up by his own rocket.
You remember? No, I can't give that to you, but he was actually executed for making a bomb used to assassinate the Tsar. Right idea, but not quite that poetic. Question 3. Who first photographed the solar prominence and where? Who first photographed the solar prominence and when?
We're going to try about Hale in 1897.
No, I was young in 1870. Who was E.N. Neville? Who was E.N. Neville? Any ideas? E.N. Neville was?
Another terrible idea one, it was observing consistent religious.
No, it was actually Nixon who wrote under that other name because he thought to write under his own name to be identified. An 18th century Russian fisherman's son became a poet and also astronomer. Who was it? An 18th century Russian fisherman's son became a poet and also an astronomer. Who was it? Correct. 3 points. Name the first planetary satellite to be discovered photographically by whom and when? First planetary satellite to be discovered photographically.
And was the 1892?
No, Phoebe by Pickering in 1898. What was the most celebrated discovery made by a British amateur astronomer who was also a stage and screen comedian?
I will name White's body was
It's correct, 3 points. In 1920, who was the Astronomer Royal? In 1920, who was the Astronomer Royal? Ideas? Astronomer Royal in 1920. No, it's Dyson. W. Dyson. Question 9. Who designed the spectrograph for the 74-inch reflector at the Radcliffe Observatory in South Africa? Who designed the spectrograph? The 74-inch reflector at the Radcliffe Observatory in South Africa. No, it's R.O. Redford. And finally, on what day of the year in 1979 did the Skylab space station decay in the Earth's atmosphere? On what day of 1979 did it decay? Only in the United States, scattering pieces in Australia.
July?
It was July 11th, actually. I wouldn't like to that. So, very exciting gap has been opened up. There's plenty of marks to go.
Long way to go here.
Long way to go yet. And the fourth round is a mathematical round. Now, this is rather different to last time, in that the questions in the sealed envelopes you will shortly be getting, there are 3 separate questions. You'll be given a minute and a half for each. And I would like the answer for each of the 3 questions at the end of the minute and a half. So work on them one at a time. And give me when 1.5 minutes is up, we'll give them up.
I think we must hold up at the end of one of us and hold them up.
Yes, you
Like all time. And I'll give you a countdown. I'll give you a countdown.
So hold on, don't open the envelope yet, please. Don't open the envelope yet, please. Don't open the envelope yet, please. Right. If you now open them, all of you, I will read the questions. In the spectrum of a quasar, the emission line of hydrogen, known as line alpha, don't start working out yet, which in the laboratory occurs at a wavelength of 121.6 nanometers, is found at a wavelength of 571.5 nanometers. What is the redshift of the quasar? And now, Patrick.
I think the start now.
A minute and a half.
Look up.
It's worth 2 marks. No statements about the accuracy of the answer, 1 case of decimals. Two places of decimals, sorry.
1 minute. Ten seconds to go.
Well, the answer held up.
5 seconds to go. 4, 3, 2, 1. Heads up.
Final answer, please, captains. I can't do that first digit because it's 0, right? Right, the actual answer is obtained quite simply by subtracting 121.6 from 571.5, dividing by the rest wavelength, which is 121.6. The answer comes out at 3.70, and Stephen, you have the right answer. So 2 points for Stephen each for that. Now the second question, you can now get straight on with that. You have 1.5 minutes for that.
I'm going to start now.
I'll read the question.
15 seconds.
No, you didn't.
30 seconds. Fifteen seconds to go. 10 seconds to go. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, stop.
Last, please.
Think of that, please.
I'm going to read it out. So I'm going to read it out my little calculator, you see. Right, this is about the aberration of starlight. Observer on a hypothetical planet makes a series of observations of positions of stars. He observes that after all other corrections have been applied, the star at the zenith appears to move in a certain orbit at the same time it takes the planet to go once round the star. The orbit of the star on the celestial sphere has a diameter of 32 arc-seconds. If the speed of light is 300,000 kilometers per second, what is the orbital velocity of the planet around the star? So yes, an aberration of starlight, quite simply, they're told in the question there are 206,265 arc-seconds in the radian. The half angle of the orbit of the star on the celestial sphere is 16 arc-seconds. 16 divided by 206,265 times 300,000 gives 23.3 kilometers per second, and neither of them has the right answer. The third question is short and sweet. Consider that the white dwarf Sirius B, if it has a mass of 2 times 10 to the 30 kilograms, and a diameter of 2.8 times 10 to the 4 kilometers, what is the value of the acceleration due to gravity in meters per second squared at the surface of Sirius B?
I'm stopping now.
Photograph the position of the sun at the same time each day over a whole year. What is an orthosite? Define an orthosite.
It is an orthosite, not an orthosite.
Hard to reach the line.
No, it isn't. It's a type of basaltic rock found within the Highland crust. So, Michael, could you define for me an airy disk? An airy disk. That's an airy, not airy. Airy disk. A-I-R.
Is it a disk on the sphere of the sky that connects the South Pole and the North Pole with the
It's a great answer, but I wish it wasn't. It's the central spot in the diffraction image of the star focus of the telescope. Right, Stephen, could you tell me what an armillary sphere is? An armillary sphere. Would you care to define that for me? You don't know. It's a skeleton celestial sphere, a series of rings showing great circles revolving on an axis inside the graduated horizon and meridian rings. I'm sure you've seen one. Right, Nigel, would you define for me the equinoctial conure?
It's a vertical surface that is passed
That is correct. Bill, could you tell me what the Forbush effect is? The Forbush effect, F-O-R-B-U-S-H. Could you tell me what it is? Very.
Is it the variation in the colour base? Is in the Earth due to the southern wind?
It is. It is indeed. Three-point question. Could you tell me, Joseph, what is Gould's belt? G-O-U-L-U, what is Gould's belt?
It's a belt that's dark in the Milky Way. It's a star, hot star, like this, and all the white rock. Without white rock,
I'll give you... O and B type stars, that's what I really want. So I'll give you one for that. And finally, Robert, could you tell me what the zone of avoidance is?
it's that band of the Milky Way, where rainbows cannot kill them. It's much down.
That's correct, 3 points. Right, now to the general knowledge round with bonuses. It's a team round, so you can confer. 16 questions altogether. And the score at the end of that round is what? 49 to Mexborough Swinton, 25 to Stephen. Right, so Stephen, you should start. Stephen, you can give the answer to Stephen and I to your team. Stephen, why is Ackley Bridge noted in the astronomical sense? Ackley Bridge, A-W-P-L-E-Y Bridge. What's notable about Ackley Bridge?
It's noted due to the site of the lines falling.
It is noted being the sun. Can you check, do you know when? Or even what time the meteorite was? Yes, it's the 100th stone, yes. Yeah, I think we'll give you that. 2 points there. Right, next row. Why did David Gill realise the best way of mapping the sky is high photography? Why did he realise the best way of mapping the sky was high photography? David Gill.
The great conversation to the very first idea.
Correct, 2 points. Stevenage, what spectral type are variable stars? What spectral type are variable stars? No, a GLK type judgments. No marks there. Mexborough, why do we remember Gan Day?
Date of the, yes.
Yes, in 3640 C, you're marking an entry direction order, either 2 south, which is almost the
Correct. Stevenage, what is the starting point for the Julian calendar? The starting point for the Julian calendar.
Apparently, noon on January 1st on 4713 BC.
It's absolutely correct. The nearest 100, how many astronomical units in a light year? The nearest 100, how many astronomical units in a light year? You have
15 seconds starting now.
Yes, I don't know why you want that. Stevenage, we knew about galactic masers. What does this maser stand for? Your answer? Maser, what they stand for?
Something like a microwave amplification stimulated electromagnetic radiation.
No, I'll give you 1 point for that, and you give me the full thing for 1.5 purpose. Just a half point purpose. By the stimulated emission of radiation is correct. So half the maximum 21 Stevenage there. Mexborough, 2 satellites of Saturn had a non-synchronous rotation. Name them both. 2 satellites of Saturn had a non-synchronous rotation. Name them both.
We're going to feed in that one.
1 mark of Phoebe, Dione is wrong. Can you pick up the other half? Stevenage? The other satellite that has non-synchronous rotation. Phoebe is 1 and the other one is...
We'll try and find
No, it's Hyperion. So, Stevenage, to the nearest 2 miles or 5 kilometres, could you give me the mean height of noctilucent clouds? Noctilucent clouds, the height. Nearest 2 miles or 5 kilometres. Well, may I answer, please? It's not correct. It's correct. So 183, so that's why you weren't within the 5. Mexborough, what is the Earth's mean orbital velocity to the nearest mile per second or kilometre per second?
So the nearest kilometre is 30 kilometres.
Correct.
It was.
Stephen, who discovered Proxima Centauri? Who discovered Proxima Centauri?
RTE.
Correct, 2 points. Mexborough, what is lunar retardation?
It's the phenomenon whereby the moon lights successive layers each night.
Correct. Right. Stevenage. The galaxy is the star S Andromeda.
M31.
It's correct. 2 points. Mexborough, how many dishes are there in the very large array in New Mexico?
27.
It's correct. 2 points. Who reported an atmosphere of Venus after the transit of 1761?
Became Lomonosov?
Yes, your favourite person tonight. And Mexborough, could you name the 3 variable stars which have been identified before the year 1700? The 3 variable stars that have been identified before 1700.
Not counting those people.
No.
But my question is, I read the Charles Dickens.
Is correct. 2 points. So, at the end of that round, the scores are 65.5%.
Yes.
65.5 to 20 to 36 to Stevenage. Still plenty of points to go. Now is the round that everybody likes or hates. We've got the hat. You only want one lot of names in there. Which lot is there? See which names are in there. Right. So, you pick one and see which thing out there, please. Hang on, I'll have to run the back. I'll tell you where you're now. Right. Eric, what do we do? You know it like yeah, we'll do that in a minute. Right then. So, Eric, you have 1 minute on assorted questions. If you get the wrong answer, I will give you the correct answer before proceeding. If you give me the correct answer, I'll just say yes and go straight on. So, Patrick, give me a minute. What is 1 point for each correct answer?
I'm going to start now.
What name did Johann Galle suggest for Neptune? No, it was Janus. What is the proper name of Eta Andromedae? Hasn't got one. Who discovered Nova Char Delta in 1967? George Alcott. What was Edwin Hubble's second Christian name? That was Powell. Who was first recorded Mercury's phases telescopically? That was Vellius. What is the proper name of Beta Eridani? Cursor. William Cranchbond was the first director of the Harvard Observatory. Who was the second director? No, sun. Define a nanometer.
10 9.
Correct. What is the absolute magnitude of Sirius? You answer this one. Absolute magnitude of Sirius?
9
No, it's plus 1.4. So at the end of that round, you scored 1.
I am going to start now.
The nearest second part, what is the separation of MSAS?
2.
No, it's 14. When will Pioneer 10 return to neighbour of the sun? When will Pioneer 10 return to neighbour of the sun? Correct. In what lunacy is the crater Cowship? No, Tranquillitatis. Who created this constellation Octans? No, okay. In what month of 1970 was Uhuru launched? December. Give the designation of the first pulsar to be discovered. No, CP1919. In which country is the McGill University Observatory? It's Canada, actually. What is the proper name of Alpha Cephei? Alderman. Who discovered Nova DQ Hercules? J.J. Prentice. What was Jacobus Captain's second Christian name? No, it's Cornelius. At the end of that round, you can score 1. So, we have another round of true or false. This is individuals. Stephen, you can start. Everyone gives O, no conferring. So true or false, 1 point if you get it right, 1 point off if you get it wrong. And you've got a good answer. You've got your answer, you've got to do your pluses and minuses. Okay. Eric, the last transit of Mercury was in 1986. Correct. 1 point. The Barlow meteorite fell on Christmas Eve 1964. Correct. 1 point. Stephen. Only one quasar is as bright as magnitude 15. Correct. Michael. Pomelo is brighter than Deneb in our sky. Correct. Phil. Columba is only partly visible from Greenwich. It's true, actually. -1 there. Nigel, Tethys is larger than Dione. True. No, it's slightly smaller, actually. False. -1 there. On the Moon, Copernicus crater is larger than Theophilus. Correct. Joseph. Capella is further north than Riga. It is, yes. So we go round again. This time, Mark, you start off. Sir Arthur Eddington was a Buddhist. Right, but no, he was. With a Quaker. Harry, the first photograph of a star was taken in 1840. Yes, I don't know if it's true or false. The first photograph of a star, and it was bigger, was taken in 1840. Correct, it is false. It was 1850. Michael. W. Orionis is a semi-regular variable. Against it, I say. Enceladus is larger than Pallas. False. Correct. 1 point. Now guess possibly. Nigel. The most powerful gamma ray source in the sky is the Crab Nebula. False. Correct. You know what it is? Correct. Phil. The largest optical telescope in the southern hemisphere is at Cherotolo. False. No, it's true. Joseph. The first Israeli artificial satellite was launched in 1987. Oh. Yes. You know when it was? Last year. And lastly, Robert, Canis Minor contains 3 stars above magnitude 3.5. False. Correct, it is false. It's 2 in fact. So, we into that now. Next one has 72.5. Stevenage has 41. Chosen themselves. Last time Mexborough Swinton chose the sun and Stevenage chose history. This time Mexborough Swinton have chosen history and Stevenage have chosen deep sky objects. But Stevenage will kick off. This is a team round. 3 points for each correct answer, or less than half the correct answer, and you can answer through to the captain. So deep sky objects, 10 questions for Stevenage. Which 2 galaxies are nicknamed the antennae, and in which constellation do they lie? One answer? No, it's 4038 and 4039. You get 1 point for us. What is the name, the popular name, usually given to the 3rd galaxy in the group which includes NGC 1595 and 1598? The 3rd galaxy in that trio of galaxies has a popular name. What is that popular name? Any ideas? Yeah? Last answer? No, it's the Carrack galaxy. 5 of the 7 stars in Ursa Major show a common clock motion and make up the Ursa Major moving group. Which are the odd 2 out? It's correct for 3 points. Now, let's look at this. Near the centre of the Perseus cluster of galaxies lies an unusual galaxy, which is the best studied example of a small group of what are called head-to-tail radio galaxies. Its radio emission is rather reminiscent of the wake of a boat. Can you name it? The NGC number, that is. 1275? It's 1265, actually. 2 bright galaxies, which lie very close together in the sky, were discovered by Bode in 1774. Only one of them is called Bode's Nebula. Can you name the 2 galaxies? In which constellation are they? And which one of the 2 is Bode's Nebula? The 2 galaxies, quite right, lie close together in the sky, discovered by Bode in 1774. One of them is Bode's Nebula.
MH1 as a major?
Correct. What? That's one of them.
M82.
And which one is Bode's Nebula?
M81.
Correct. 3 points. outer layers. What is the name and type of the star? No, it's a wolf-black star, HD 192163. What is the popular nickname of the reflection nebula IC 2220? The reflection nebula IC 2220, what is its popular nickname? Correct, 3 points. To the nearest degree, what is the diameter of the Cygnus loop, and who discovered it in 1784? To the nearest degree, the diameter of the Cygnus loop, and who discovered it in 1784? Okay, I'm going to answer.
2.5 version.
To the nearest degree, 2.5 is what? 3, yes. 3 degrees, William Herschel. Correct, 3 points. Listen carefully to this. What do radio astronomers call the first radio source to be identified with an optical object? The identification being made by John Alton in 1948. The first radio source to be identified with an optical object, what do radio astronomers call it, was identified by John Alton in 1948.
Cygnus A.
No, it's Taurus A. And lastly of your 10, which is the nearest globular cluster, in which constellation does it lie, and what is the dark cloud that absorbs its light from you? Makes it appear fainter than it really is. The nearest globular cluster, which constellation is it, and what's the name of the dark cloud that is between us and it? Nearest globular.
Triangle, Scorpius, Rho, Neutron, Cloud.
Correct, 3 points. Getting that down, you scored a total of 16 points. So, Mexborough Swinton, they chose history of astronomy, same topic as Swinton chose earlier. So here are your 10 questions. Well, let's choose something. History of astronomy. Who described the telescopic view of the moon as being like a tart made by a hook?
William Lower Thompson.
Correct. 3 points. In one particular year, and I was not exactly, Clark Maxwell showed that Saturn's rings were composed of discrete particles. The Sydney Observatory was founded, and the Mizar alcohol pair was photographed by Bond, Woodward, and Black. What was the year?
1857.
Correct, 3 points. W.H.M. Christie was Astronomer Royal between 1881 and 1910. What do the initials W.H.M. stand for? 1 mark each.
William Henry Malone Christie.
It's William Henry Mahoney. Get 2 out of 3 there. Who was Jeff? Who was Jeff?
Tycho Brahe is companion as well.
Yes, correct, 3 points. In 1962, astronomers at the Parkes Observatory fixed the position of 3C273 using a lunar occultation. On what date of the year did it occur? 1962, the date of the year of the occultation of 3C273 fixed its position. August, you get 1 mark, and it's actually difficult. Who discovered the brightest Trojan asteroid, Achilles, and in what year? Who discovered the brightest Trojan asteroid, Achilles, and in what year? And who discovered it?
Maxwell.
Correct, 3 points. In 1767, an amateur astronomer wrote, "It is highly probable in particular, and next to a certainty in general, that such double stars as appear to consist of 2 or more stars placed very near together, do really consist of stars placed near together, and under the influence of some general law." What was his name?
Reverend Mitchell.
Correct, 3 points. What is or was Comet Y? Why is it so named?
Right, in 1811, the black one appeared and the visitor that he said was particularly good, so it was in 21.
Correct. Who introduced the constellation Hydrus to the sky and when?
It was introduced by a chair player from 1603.
Correct. And lastly, for your 10 questions, what famous 19th century astronomer believed Eta Tauri to be the central star of the galaxy?
John Mack.
Correct. 3 points. Right, round 10 is odd 1 out. Stephen, if you start, you can convert the team game. I'll read you a list of things, and I want to know which was the odd 1 out. You don't actually have to tell me why, you can if you wish. So, Pioneer 10, Pioneer 11, Voyager 1, Voyager 2. You are right here. Pioneer 10, Pioneer 11, Voyager 1, Voyager 2, which is the odd 1 out? Dr. How are you?
15 seconds to go.
Yeah, can I answer, please?
10 seconds to go.
No, it's Pioneer 10. It's the only one that is wrong with the Saturn. Oh, you find out as a bonus. We'll skip the bonuses on the whole round, they will be fair. Okay, these all. Which is the odd 1 out here? The Perseids, the Ursids, the Lyrids, the Quadrantids.
It's a good answer because there's no comment which is one from the
Correct. 2 points. inclusive? Oh, 67. 64, 65, 67, 67. Which is the odd one out? 4. 64, 67 inclusive.
67 inclusive, that's it.
Correct. 2 points. Okay, which is the odd one out, please? Andromeda or Riga, Gemini, Leo? Andromeda or Riga, Gemini, Leo, your one out. An answer?
15 seconds. 10 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Correct. The only one that contains a star, at least the first magnitude. By Stevenage, the odd one out of these. 5 names: Nathaniel Bliss, John Pond, Edmund Halley, Neville Maskelyne, Robert Cook. The odd one out of those 5.
Robert. The answer is from the Royal.
Correct, 2 points. Extra. The odd one out of these. Sabik, Yedek Prior, Hand, Cheled, and Gertan. Sabik, Yedek Prior, it's Gertan. Why?
That's the start of Sky Storm.
Yes, correct. You're one of these. Shepherd, Aldrin, Lovell, Duke. James Lovell, yes. Anne Shepherd, Ed Aldrin, James Lovell, Duke. Those 4, you're one out. How are you? Duke? No, it's James Lovell, the others land on the moon. Right, next row. Of these 4, Borealis, the lunar crater, Plinius, Eratosthenes, and Archimedes. The odd one out. Borealis, Plinius, Eratosthenes, and Archimedes. All lunar craters, yeah. Now it's Archimedes, all the others are central elevations. Stevenage. Here's 4. Which is the odd one out? Ceres, Pallas, Hygeia, Juno. Ceres, Pallas, Hygeia, Juno.
Hygeia, because the others are 1, 2, 3.
I think we have. It's not what we've got here, we'll have to give it to you. That is the correct. What we've got here is that the Juno and the others are these 450 kilometres. 100% that's correct. And last, Mexborough Swinton. Myra, Gamma Cassiopeia, Murphac, and Razzle-Getty. Myra, Gamma Cassiopeia, Murphac, Razzle-Getty.
Johnny House.
No, it's Murphac, all the others there. from Swinton 105.5, Stevenage 63. Now this is the last round, and here you have an option. You can either go, these are team questions. These are team questions now. Right, these are team questions, right? You can either go for the ordinary general knowledge, 2 points, there's no bonuses here. So it's just straight questions. 2 points is the correct answer. Or you can go for the potpourri, which are Patrick tells me tough. 5 points question. That's right. Now, who's turn to stay? There's 10 questions each team.
But you have all one go. If I were to choose potpourri, then you have all one go.
You choose the general knowledge, you get 10 questions, and choose the potpourri, you get 10 questions.
You have all one go.
Yeah. You want the general? Right. 2 points per question. No bonuses here. Here we go. General knowledge, round 11. Who formulated the panspermia theory? Correct, 2 points. Can you tell me what are Hubble-Sandage variables?
The very much succeeding in something like
Yes.
there's so much that they're not able to evolve in the way that they
Yes. Can you give me a spectral type?
DNA?
Yes, that's fine. IC 2602 is an open cluster centered on which young hot star? IC 2602. Open cluster centered on which young hot star? He's a green one. For the nearest 5 years either way, could you give me the approximate date for more than a minimum? 5 years either way, start and finish.
1645
Yes, 2 points. Name the 4 space shuttles which were originally constructed that were designed to go into space.
Columbia Challenger is still in our hands.
It's even in the same order as I wrote here. Yeah. Who invented the Zollner photometer? Who invented the Zollner photometer?
Zollner.
Correct. Who wrote the lines? Vieira touched Earth on 27 November. Search near Beta Centauri. Who wrote that? Who wrote the lines? Vieira touched Earth on 27 November. Search near Beta Centauri.
That's from the other one.
No, it was confused. What were Aries' Christian names. Aries Christian names.
John.
Correct. 2 points. What relation was Caroline Herschel to John Herschel? What relation was Caroline Herschel to John Herschel?
15 seconds. Answer.
Correct. And lastly, what type of star is C.P. Lacerti? C for Charlie, P for Percy, Lacerti. Time to start, isn't it?
The number.
It is. The number of the Right. You have a choice either of general knowledge or poetry.
That's no way you can win back when you get to
That's right. Right, now listen very carefully. 10 questions, 5 marks each. In 1959, the planet Venus occulted Regulus. In what year will this next happen? In 1959, Venus occulted Regulus. In what year will this next happen? Any ideas? Can you tell me?
2014.
No. Wrong one digit out. It's 2044. Well done. Who searched for a trans-Neptunian planet in 1880 using the Washington 26-inch refractor? Who searched for a trans-Neptunian planet in 1880 using the Washington 26-inch refractor? Now, DP Todd. Name the second woman in space. She picked another woman in space by a short margin. She picked another woman in space by a short margin. Now, please?
No.
I have no idea who it was. She's Russian. Yes, she is. You have no idea who she is. She's Svetlana Savitskaya, who beat Sally Ride by a short head. To the nearest whole magnitude, what is the apparent magnitude of the Sun as seen from Pluto at Pluto's mean distance? Yeah, the apparent magnitude of the Sun, the nearest whole magnitude, as seen from Pluto at mean distance. Well, we reckon minus 13. No, it's minus 19. Where is the crater Colette? C-O-L-E-T-T-E. Where is the crater Colette?
I'm going to try and do this.
Correct. 5 points. To the nearest second of arc, what is the separation of the two lovely components in Alvario beta Cygni? To the nearest second of arc, what is the separation of those two lovely components in beta Cygni? Nearest whole number. No, it's 34. On what date, I need a full date, did Neil Armstrong step out onto the lunar surface of the Mars Twinkle Particles? July 21st of 1969. No. July 22nd. They landed, of course, on the 21st. It's after midnight GMT when they actually stepped out. In 1950, the Andromeda Galaxy was detected at radio wavelengths by 3 astronomers. Martin Ryle and F. Graham Smith were 2 of them. Who was the third? 1950, the Andromeda Galaxy was detected in radio by Martin Ryle, Francis Graham Smith, and a third astronomer. What was his name? Yeah, I've got to get it. No, Bruce Elsmore. Well, right. To the nearest minute of arc, give the declination of Rigel, epoch 2000. The nearest minute of arc, the declination of Rigel, epoch 2000. The nearest minute is one more after this. Any ideas? Well, it's 9:50. Well, reasonably close. Mine's 8 to 12, actually. And lastly, is it true? You just have to tell me yes or no. And the reason. Is it true that the Perseid meteor shower was first identified by the stress Is it true that the Perseid meteor shower was first identified by the Swiss astronomer Quetelet in 1846? Well, we're going to say it's false, not true at all. Right. You know why? Well, someone else down No, it wasn't. It was actually, it is correct, but it wasn't correct. The reason is that it's not Swiss.
£550.
Right. Do we have the two runners-up teams still here as well? Are they?
sponsor about?
No.
Oh, you're on it now, Michelle, sorry. We are the champions.
Right,
No, we're not too good for that. We're not good enough for
You
that.
have an hour for that
Mark.
zoom in.
Keep it there, Phil, keep it there. Keep it there. Oh, wow.
Very good man.
Ah, it says more. This is
£500.
check. 3 hours.
3 hours left.
No way. Oh, the cassette in. Only half an hour in battery though. Come on then, get it to come
West Mars bar.
Darling one, go on. Yeah, go for it. Yeah, go on.
Why did you go like that today now? That's what I want to do.
Yeah,
You don't like that with a sort of really
Hey, good impressions for Patrick Nolan. Are you going on that then now? Get it off of the quiz team.
No, no.
Make sure it goes in here.
On behalf of the tea party. Just a bottle on it.
Ready? We are the champions. How many glasses are we going to do?
Get Nicholas.
Get the glass, Phil. Get the glass, Phil. It's not going to
Fair one. Is that one connected? Nice.
Oh, cheers.